Hello everyone, welcome back to my cooking channel, Cooking with Chef Nikhil. This is Chef Nikhil. Today we're gonna make a very nice Indo-Chinese vegetarian recipe called paneer chili. Let's get started. So you can see the ingredients what we have here are very less, very basic ingredients you can find. Of course, paneer chili, we need paneer and we need chili. We have flour, we have a little bit of cornstarch, we have soya sauce, and we have red chili sauce and the green chili sauce. Green chili sauce is very important. As we know, Indo-Chinese dish, we need this green chili sauce. Some spring onions, one piece of onion, one capsicum, and that's it. This dish always reminds me of my school days when we friends used to go out. This was a special dish which we used to eat. That time we didn't used to have a lot of money, so of course we used to buy like one plate and share this thing with each other in one plate. So yeah, good memories with the dish. So very easy dish. As you see, we have to cut onion 1/4. We remove it one by one, so we have this kind of pieces, easily done. One onion will be enough for 200 grams of paneer here, which will be good for two people sharing. So as you see, we just use one onion. Most of the part we use for the dicing, and the left out onion from the center part we'll use for the chop onion, and that should be enough for the dish. So the spring onion we're gonna cut in two ways. The white part we're gonna use first in the oil with the regular onion. So we're gonna cut it a little bit bigger, just like this slices. And the green part we're gonna chop it fine, so we're gonna use it in the finishing, and also a little bit we'll keep as a garnish. Whenever we talk about Indian Chinese dish, the Indo-Chinese food, the thing which comes to our mind is nice, tangy, spicy food. And when we talk about paneer chili, I think this is the first dish which comes in our mind. All the age groups loves the dish because of its flavors. Very, very popular street food in India, I'll say. Interesting fact about this dish. In China, there is nothing called paneer chili. They don't know what the dish is. We in India, we make it paneer chili, it's our way. China, they definitely have a stir fry which they make with tofu, which is soya based, a vegan option for paneer, you can say. But that one is also very tasty. Their sauces, they don't use the green chili sauce, red chili sauce. For them, it's soya, and they have their own chili paste. It was done in India. It is something which suits our palate, which is very close to our palate. That tangy, spicy kind of taste. It's a very famous snack, like if you say when mostly for youngsters when they have parties or something. Like you must have seen in Indian parties, they'll use a lot of this as a pass around canapé starter kind of thing, which is a very comfort food for us. Chilies, feel free to use how much you want to use. I'm using 4 chilies here, which are quite spicy, medium spicy. But again, we have chili sauces, so the spice level can always be adjusted according to your need. But this dish should be a little bit spicy at the end, have a little bit sweetness to that, and a little bit of sourness. So it's a mixed flavor of all these 3 flavors. So mise en place is ready for this dish. So for frying the paneer, we'll need a little bit cornstarch. So what we need to do is we need to put this cornstarch on the paneer, so it gets crispy in the end. So we just coat the paneer a little bit with the cornstarch. The only reason to do this to make the paneer crispy. You can directly fry in the flour, but then your paneer will not get that crispy. If you need that soft texture to the paneer, some people do like it, but I think the best way to do this will be adding a little bit of cornstarch, which will give that nice crispiness to the paneer. After you stir fry, still it will have that body, so it will not be that soggy paneer in the sauce. This is done. Now we have a flour ready, which is the all-purpose flour. We call it maida. I'm gonna just add a little bit of salt to this, just half a teaspoon, and then a little bit of water. We'll mix it well. The mixture doesn't have to be too thick or too thin, just a smooth consistency of the mixture. So this mixture is ready, as you see, a smooth mixture, not very runny, not very thick also. I will add this paneer to this mixture. We'll give it a mix and then we'll fry it now. So mostly if you eat this dish outside, what people do in the restaurants and everything, they fry the paneer one time and they double fry it to make it crispy. But once you add the corn flour, you don't have to do that, because at home we don't have to double fry the thing. Just fry it one time and it will be ready. So you can see our paneer is nice crispy. I'm gonna take it out and put in a paper towel. You can hear the sound of the paneer. It's nice crispy. So you can see the paneer, nice crispy. I have kept the sizes very small, but you can always make it bigger. The reason to keep the size small of the paneer is it's easy to share. You can have it with a toothpick, a fork. But when you have big pieces, you have to cut it with a fork. It gets mushy in the plate. It's messy. So I think this size is good, but if you want to have a bigger size, it's fine. You can cut any size. Just don't go way too big. Otherwise, it will not get much crispy and will not get the enough flavor. We need a proper coating around the paneer. So I think this size is good. So as you see, this was all the preparation we need for this dish. The last thing pending will be a stir fry. A stir fry is a quick cooking. We don't cook it too long. It's a quick, so we have the crunchiness of the vegetable. Our things are ready, the sauces are ready. It will take maximum 2 to 3 minutes to finish this dish. We will cook this dish on the high heat only, because we don't want the vegetable to lose their structure, the body, the crunch. We should have them crunchy. So I have added very little oil to the pan. To this, I'm going to start with our chopped ginger and garlic. We don't have to make the ginger garlic properly brown. It should just cook a little bit with the oil, just get a little bit flavor out of the oil. We can add our chopped onions. To this, I'm gonna add our spring onions, which were big cut, our capsicum, the diced onion and the chili, and then I'm gonna give it a good toss. I'm gonna add our green chili sauce, our soya sauce, red chili sauce, and I'm gonna add a little bit of ketchup to this. So we'll give a good toss. To this, I'm gonna add our paneer. Here I'm gonna give it a quick toss. You can see a nice thin coating of sauce is already there. Try not to use too much of spoon inside to break the paneer, but just make sure that it's properly tossed. To this, I'm gonna add half of the chopped onion. I will add a little bit of sugar to this and a pinch of salt. A last toss. There you go. Our paneer chili is ready. So our paneer chili is ready here. Good to go. You can see very nice color, a good coating on the top. Not saucy, not dry. You can see a very good contrast of colors. We'll taste the paneer a little bit. We'll see how it's cooked. I can still feel the crunchiness of the paneer in my mouth, which is good. As I said before, I haven't made it too spicy, but good enough spicy for a lot of people. If you wish to make it more spicy, you can always add some green chilies to it. Also, you can increase the chili sauce, the red one, if you want to increase the spiciness of this. Otherwise, the ingredients what we used were more than enough for this dish. So this was my recipe for paneer chili. I hope you liked it. Do try this recipe at home. As I said, it's a very easy and simple recipe with very basic ingredients. Let me know how it went. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. If you're already there, please make sure you like the channel and you share the videos. Thank you very much. Keep cooking. Bye bye.